another one.
Fired while on vacation. I just got fired from my dream job while on vacation. Did the dream job turn into a nightmare? Did the dream job turn into a nightmare? Find out next as we read this question. How do I handle this? I'm on vacation after working for 7 days a week over the last 4 months. I desperately needed the break. Then out of nowhere, I get an email with a subject line, employment status. I opened it and my stomach just drops. I've been terminated over email 1 week into my 2-week-long vacation. I immediately call my boss, hoping this is some mistake. Spoiler alert, it's not. She tells me this is some corporate way of getting the truth out of people. I wasn't hiding anything. She didn't believe me or bother investigating further before sending a random termination email while I'm on vacation. What are you talking about? Here's what started all of this. On Wednesday, October 9th, I covered a shift that wasn't mine. When I was leaving, I noticed I hadn't been clocked in. Oh my God. Normally, I'd text my coworker to fix it, but this time I used my company laptop to adjust it myself. The next day, my boss asked me how I made the edit. Uh-oh. All right, so this is getting interesting. Because at first, we were reading that it was just, they were on vacation. They worked 7 days a week for the past 6 months or 4 months or whatever. And then they just, they stumbled up, woke up in the morning. They saw an email that said, they woke up in the morning and it said,
You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
But as we always know, there's his side or this person's side, the boss's side, and the truth that they're about to reveal in their question. All right. So it says, the next day, my boss asked me how I made the edit. I told her the truth. I did it. She asked more questions, but I didn't think I did anything wrong. I worked those hours, so I edited the time. I assumed if she had a real issue, we would have had a conversation in person, not just text. Fast forward 10 days. I'm across the country enjoying vacation, and she changes all of the company passwords. That freaked me out. Even before I saw the termination email. And that's how I found out via email. Fired. Wait, but if you're on vacation, all right. Mitch, Miss Freckles, Rod Brown, Bueller, anybody? If you are on vacation, why the hell are you trying to log into the company stuff, right? That's what I want to know. Why are you trying to log into the company stuff?
Congratulations. You played yourself.
You see, and that's what I'm talking about to you guys about interviews, right? When they be trying to say, oh, I'm just gonna finesse my way through the interview. I asked that follow-up question. If I ask you, how did you adjust it yourself? And you start by saying, I grew up in a middle-class family. I'm like, that's not what I asked you, bro. That's not what I asked you. That's great, but how did you do it? How did you do it? Right? So, that's how I found out via email. Panicking, I called her immediately. Thankfully, she answered. I was barely holding it together and basically begged, what's going on? Why did you fire me? She says that the way I edited the clock made her lose trust in me. Apparently, she thought I logged out of my account to log into someone else's. I explained that I had used both my phone and my company laptop, which had automatically logged me into my coworker's account, not my own, without realizing. All right, is anybody buying this now? Like, I mean, honestly, at this point, right? At this point, you should have just hit her with the.
I'm a knucklehead at times.
I mean, come on. So, she apparently, all right, let's read that again, right? Let's read that again. Apparently, she thought I logged out of my account and logged into someone else's. I explained that I had used both my phone and my company laptop. So far I see my phone, my company laptop, which had automatically logged me into my coworker's account, not my own. How the hell do you... We haven't even got to the question. We haven't even got to the question yet. Oh my God. How the hell do you use your phone and your company laptop, but it automatically logs you into your coworker's account, huh? How does that happen? Oh my God. Without me even realizing it. Once I explained this, she seemed relieved. She even told me, it makes sense. I still want you to work for me for years to come. I thought it was resolved. Then 30 minutes later, she called me again. You see? The boss is not as fast as we are over here, because I saw this immediately. I'm like, all right, something's not up. How did that happen? This time, she said she talked to her husband. What? The co-owner. And he said he still wants me gone. He ain't playing no games. He saw it. Because he saw what I saw. He saw what your car saw. He saw what Alexa saw. He saw what Mitch saw. See? He saw what Miss Freckles saw. We're on to you. See? You can't put a fast one on us, right? She says there's nothing she can do and tells me I'll do great in life and offers to write me a recommendation. Cool, right? Here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. I thought we were way past the kicker already. But wait, there's more. I've been working for about $15 an hour for the past 4 months, even though I was doing way more than my original front desk job. I took on the role of marketing, social media, and community outreach on top of front desk. No pay increase, nothing. They promised we'd discuss my salary after I got back from vacation, so I believed them. But I guess they never planned to have that conversation. What makes it even harder is that I've never been punished at this job, only praised. Well, never say never too early. It gave me false sense of appreciation, which is probably why I kept working for such a low rate. This whole thing has sent me spiraling into self-doubt and confusion. Well, maybe you shouldn't be logging into other people's computers, accounts on your computer. I was so wrapped up in their lives, nannying their neighbors' kids. What? I'm so lost here. How did I get onto this question? All right. Working at their friend's boutique, getting invited over for dinner, and they fired me over email. While I was on vacation. Bruh. I just can't understand how people can treat someone like that. So that's it. You just wanted to rant. So, as your card says.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
So, all right, let's rewind a bit, right? Let's rewind a bit. So, remember earlier about that whole being friends at work thing? Well, it's not making friends. But here, on the bright side, they'll probably still want you to neighbor. You'll probably still be wanting to neighbor nanny the neighbor's kids and work at the friend's boutique, especially now that you need a job. Being invited over for dinner. I mean, here, can we separate business and friendship? Maybe they caught you cheating. You know, they thought you were stealing from them, logging into a coworker's account from your personal computer. But They might think you're a really good person and still want you over for dinner. You know, it's possible. Uh-oh, your car's going dark. Your car's going dark. But here's the thing, right? You are, see, in your hurt feelings, you are missing something that is a great opportunity for you, right? Outside of you, like, whole stealing from your friends and boss, and the husband's like, no, we don't want you here, like, you know. But if you really did, go beyond your role of marketing, social media, and community outreach, right? That means they just gave you the opportunity to build tons and tons and tons of experience. Don't miss that part. Now, as far as your character, that's a whole nother story. But don't miss the part where you got the opportunity to learn marketing, to learn social media, to do community outreach. All those things can go on your resume. All those things you got experience in now. So don't miss that part. Don't miss that part. And I don't know what company they're doing. Maybe they couldn't afford to pay you much. And the way that you seem to like volunteer to do all this extra stuff, you know, you definitely did.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
But as somebody who's making $15 an hour, I think that even when your pay is low, you better see all the other opportunities that's available. I'll give you this example, right? I know that people will talk about the pay of what people at Walmart make, working at McDonald's make, but I think so many people focus on the hourly pay that's immediately in front of somebody who is doing a job that anybody in high school, even middle school, could do. We just focus on that number. It's like, oh, you know, how can you raise a family on Walmart pay? Well, it wasn't created for like McDonald's pay wasn't created for raising a family, right? But don't they have like the McDonald's University, and doesn't Walmart help you pay for different educational stuff? How come we never talk about those type of benefits that these companies, and this sounds like, and this company sounds like no Walmart or McDonald's. It sounds like a small mom and pop shop, a family owned business, which you got to actually build experience in a vast amount of different domains. And that could help you level up. If of course, you weren't cheating the system. If you weren't logging into your coworker's account from your laptop. I mean, you started off sounding out like really, you know, sad story, but then at the end of the day, we don't believe you. We don't believe you, right?
Do not come.
So, I don't know what to tell you. Other than
Congratulations, you played yourself.
But in the meantime, get your resume right. Get that letter of recommendation. Start to take some additional courses on, marketing, social media, whatever. Maybe you can still nanny the neighbor's kids because this probably doesn't involve clocking in and clocking out. Working at the friend's boutique, maybe you don't get anybody else, right? But we got a call coming in. Let me wrap this question up real quick, and I'm going to answer the call real quick. Let's wrap that one up.
You let them die, let them go. I'm breaking the chains. You wanted my help, but you can't stand the pain. Tough love's a lesson, but you call it disrespect. I'm done with your games, man. I'm taking my respect. It ain't my job to save you, you gotta learn your lane. So walk on by and let them learn the hard way. I'm not feeling guilty, I'm winning today. You had your chances, but now you're out of time. I'm rising above while you pay for your crime. You need me, but I'm just a mirror reflecting the truth, but your vision ain't clear. You say you don't need me, but you know that I'm right. While I'm paving my path, I'm focused on my light. Let them burn, watch them fall, this is their fight. So walk on by and let them learn the hard way. I'm not feeling guilty, I'm winning today. You had your chances, but now you're out of time. I'm rising above while you pay for your crime. You let them burn, watch them fall, this is their fight. So walk on by and let them learn the hard way. I'm not feeling guilty, I'm winning today. You had your chances, but now you're out of time. I'm rising above while you pay for your crime. It's my season to shine. No more looking back, I built my own throne, now I'm on the right track. It's my season to shine. No more looking back, I built my own throne, now I'm on the right track. So walk on by, let them learn the hard way. I'm not feeling guilty, I'm winning today. You had your chances, but now you're out of time. I'm rising above while you pay for your crime. It's my season to shine. No more looking back, no more looking back. I built my own the right track. It's my season to shine. No more looking back,